I'm a never Trump guy. I never liked him.
Project 2025. I reviewed a lot of it. There's some good ideas in there. We need to help Donald Trump get across the finish line. It's all about getting him elected president. And I'm not a Trump supporter. I didn't vote for Trump.
I've criticized a lot of Trump's rhetoric, and I'm not a big fan of some of the things that he says.
The biggest problem Trump had during his first term, guys, is you had a lot, and I hate to say it, of congressional Republicans who actually refused to support the agenda. They were stabbing me in the back in private. I know Donald Trump. He cares about this country. He wants to run for president to make it better, not to install himself as some sort of dictator. It's just ridiculous.
All right, y'all. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you're tuning in. I'm grateful to have you here. And we got a doozy today because I want to show you exactly why J.D. Vance got chosen as our next vice president, despite used to being a, quote, never Trumper, which, spoiler alert, I was in that same brainwashed hole of ignorance, too, until I had to eat my words and admit I was wrong about Donald Trump. In reality, once you've done some due diligence, you'll find the man isn't some racist dictator that's this reincarnation of Hitler. Absolutely not. He's the patriotic leader America needs in 2024, and that's my president. And I love the decision Trump made by not going with another DEI hire like Kamala Heels Up Harris just to pander for votes. Instead, we the people got a bulldog for truth that will relentlessly defend MAGA against the infestation of lies from the left. If you don't believe me, just watch how J.D. Vance handles this obnoxious ding-a-ling over at CNN. You'll probably recognize Miss Kaitlan Collins from the town hall event in 2023 where she got humiliated by Trump for asking stupid questions.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Can I talk?
Yeah, what's
you
the
mind?
answer?
Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to, you're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
When they went to the Capitol and they were breaking into the Capitol, smashing windows, injuring police officers, why did it take you 3 hours to tell them to go home?
I don't believe it did. Oh, let me pull it out. I have to pull it out. So if you look at, on January 5th, the day before, I said, please support our Capitol Police and law enforcement. They are truly on the side of our country. Stay peaceful. We're at a point now, we're getting so close. Let's just win it again and straighten out our country.
One other question on this.
You're not stupid at all, but you perhaps are given an agenda or you have an agenda. Look,
I was just saying there's no evidence of that election fraud. You did once tweet.
You're supposed to say that, but I'm glad you say that. But we have open borders. I said, we'll give you soldiers, we'll give you National Guard, we'll give you whatever you want. And they turned me down.
You're
and in
acting
fact,
defense
she turned me down.
secretary.
She turned me down.
Now, clearly someone didn't learn their lesson because she's still as smug and nasty as ever. Let this serve as just more proof that these media talking heads aren't journalists. They're activists who aren't near as smart as they think they are, because a lot of us folks can see straight through the woke BS.
You're a Yale-educated attorney, and I want to get your take on what we saw happen last week, those immunity arguments before the Supreme Court, where Trump's team, his attorney, argued that a president could order the military to stage a coup and to have their political opponent assassinated and be immune from prosecution unless this theory that they were impeached and then convicted by the Senate. Do you share the view that presidents are basically above the law?
Look, Kaitlan, I think we have to be careful about imputing words into the president's attorneys that they didn't actually say. What the president's attorney said is that what the president's attorney said, Kaitlan, to be clear, is that there is a checks and balances system in our Constitution. Now, some things the president does, private acts, are liable to criminal penalties, but most of the things that the president does in their official duties, we have a system of impeachment. We have a system of checks and balances, the legislative branch that I'm a member of, the judicial branch. I do not read the president's attorneys as saying that the president could order a coup. The president's attorneys are saying that the constitutional checks and balances system would address that problem. And I think that's an important distinction.
But let me stop you right there, because I listened to this. It's John Sauer, Trump's attorney. And when he was asked by one of the justices if the president could order the military to stage a coup and would it count as an official act, meaning he couldn't be prosecuted for it, he said it would depend on the circumstances. I mean, what circumstances warrant a president ordering the military to stage a coup?
Well, first of all, he did say it depends on the circumstances, so that opens up a whole lot of avenue for context there. But more importantly, Kaitlan, he's just saying that would count as an official act.
But that's
there are a number.
That's an official act in your view too.
But could I finish the answer to the question, Kaitlan? An official act, there are a number of checks and balances in our system. There's the impeachment process. There's the budgeting authority that Congress has. There are a number of ways where Congress has a check and balance control over the President of the United States. All he's saying is that the criminal liability procedures that exist in this country don't cover the President's official acts. And by the way, how could anybody disagree with that, Kaitlan? Should Barack Obama be prosecuted for killing an American citizen via a drone strike? There are a number of examples in American history where if you apply the standard, the lawfare standard of the Biden administration against Donald Trump, it would make the presidency impossible to actually execute the law.
Yeah,
so
I know
in the
that's the
name of
argument
taking down, in the name of taking down their political opponent, Kaitlan, these guys are really pushing a legal theory that I think would destroy the presidency, whether a Democrat or Republican was in charge.
Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, ring the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video. If you like what I'm doing over here and you want to show a little extra love and support, make sure you go check out our website down below in the description section. That way you can get all the awesome shirts that you see me wearing in every single video. They're all made by my smoking hot wife with tons of different designs to choose from. Sizes ranges from itty bitty extra small to big and hefty 5X. I'm sure we got something that you like or a great gift for someone that you love. Outside of that, you can always join the Gibson family here on YouTube and become a member by clicking that join button. You can buy me a coffee. You can join the Patreon family. All those links are down below as well. By no means do you have to do any of that. Just showing up and watching my freckle face on your screens for a few minutes, I'm greatly appreciative. I love y'all, and I can't thank you enough for rocking with me throughout the years. Until next time, I'll be praying for you. Godspeed. I'm gone.